Hello everyone, welcome to the vlog, welcome back. Sorry it's been a little while. I have missed YouTube and vlogging so much, so I'm so glad to be back. I thought I would pick my camera up today and we could have a little catch up. Biggest reason why I haven't been on YouTube is because we have been decluttering and organising the entire house and the shed as well. So I'm not joking when I say I've been through every single drawer, every single cupboard, absolutely every inch of the house and the shed as well. And it all started because my getting ready room, just a few bits and bobs everywhere, and we wanted to move my treadmill in there because I used to have it in here. It was a little bit cramped and it was a little bit annoying having to move it constantly for while I'm working and then when I want it back out again. So we decided to permanently put it in my dressing room. So Sam kind of started doing a little bit of a tidy in there to fit it in, and he put the TV on the wall in front of it so that I can watch TV while I do my steps, which is amazing. Started with that room, just doing drawer by drawer, and I just physically couldn't stop. And I also at the same time started watching Stacey Solomon Sort Your Life Out, and if you haven't seen that show, you need to watch it because I got so addicted. I can't believe I'd never seen it before. Obviously I'd seen it advertised and stuff like that, but I thought they just kind of went around to people's houses and organised it. But they take every single item out of the house, take it to a warehouse, go through every single item, and then they also do a bit of decorating as well. And there's 5 series. They're currently filming the 6th series, and I'm not joking when I say that I literally binge watched it. It's like my break in between sorting the house, and I was literally sorting the house just constantly, all day, every day, every moment I could get possible. I was like finding a new drawer or a new cupboard and sorting out everything. And then I didn't realise how much stuff that we'd got in the shed because Sam had sneakily brought back a lot of things from his family house, and I'm not joking when I say our shed was filled from bottom to top, crammed right up into the door. And I thought a lot of that stuff was mine. When I was saying let's sort out the shed, I was thinking it would be quite a quick process because I am a sentimental person and I am a nostalgic person, like over items, but at the same time I can also be very ruthless, and when I wanted to just sort the entire house out, I was very ruthless, and we've gotten rid of so much stuff. Then we started on the shed. Every single box, I was hoping it was my stuff, and it wasn't. It was all Sam's stuff, and it was all very sentimental like things. So it took a long time to go through all of the shed, but we're finally through it. We've finally done it. We took about 5 to 6 loads of the car, like to charity shops, to the tip, and I honestly didn't realize that we had that much stuff until you start actually going through it. It was just so much. So I'm so happy we've done it. I've also got loads of like organization bits. I got a label maker. I've labeled everything, and that is mostly where I've been. So I will show you some bits around the house that I've organized and labeled in case it gives you a little bit of inspo. But if you are looking for some inspo to do like a spring clean or a declutter of your house, honestly, watch Stacey Solomon Sort Your Life Out. It is incredible. I think it's on BBC. I can't wait for series 6. So, seeing some friends recently. I've had some days out in York and they've come to visit here. So that's been lovely to have some catch up with my friends. Some of them I haven't seen for a long time. So I don't exactly want to like get my camera out and, you know, put it in their face when I'm seeing them. It's just been like nice catch ups and stuff like that. Sam's also been working a lot. I have as well just been to London, and that was amazing. We went for my mum's, even though she was 51 this year, we booked Mamma Mia the Party, the experience in the O2 Arena last year for her birthday for this year. I do have some clips, so I will insert them after this. We got the train down to London and then we went to Zzz's, and I had a really nice gluten-free pizza and tiramisu. It was the nicest tiramisu I've ever had, and it was overlooking, I think she's called Gloria, It was like the Royal Barrage or something, like the Queen's been on it. I don't really know too much about it other than that, but that was really cool to see that. And yeah, then went back to the hotel, had a little freshen up, and then we went to Mamma Mia the Experience, which was just incredible. And then the following morning we walked down to Bill's because they do gluten-free as well. So I had Eggs Benedict with the hash browns, and I'm not joking, the hash browns from Bill's are the nicest things ever. You need to go to Bill's. There is actually one in York. Me and Sam have been there before, and I haven't been to the one in York for the longest time, so I now need to go again soon for those hash browns. Really funny actually, because no one was planning on getting them, and then I said, I'm gonna get a portion of hash browns, because for me a breakfast just isn't a breakfast without hash browns. It's my favourite part. And then everyone was like, oh actually I might have hash browns. I'll have hash browns as well. Oh, go on then, I'll have hash browns. And they come in like a little frying pan. So we ended up with 1 portion of hash browns going to 6 portions of hash browns. We went for some drinks and stuff in London and went to Covent Gardens. We went to a secret bar called Cash Cash, and I wish that I would have filmed like walking into it, because you walk through like secret doors and mirrors and it's very difficult to even find. It was pricey, but it was the best porn star martini I have ever had, and I had some prawn dumplings. It was just incredible. So I would definitely recommend booking Cash Cash. I think you do have to book in advance, and also you have to agree to get some small plates if you do book it, even if you're just going for drinks. I think because it is that popular, and they have a DJ. It's just amazing. The lighting is incredible down there. Some cocktails. We went to Dirty Martini, and we also went to a bar called Be At One, and they have like really cheesy music in there, and the music was great. I got a little bit drunk that night, and Party Mon came out and she was living her best life, and that was loads of fun. And then yeah, on the Sunday we just travelled home, and I was struggling with the hangover, I can't lie. I didn't want to be travelling back hungover, but there I was travelling back hungover. But you know what, it was so worth it. We just had the most amazing weekend. So I will include any of the clips from London here. The train picnic. We've got sweet potato falafel.
Oh, is that what it is? Sweet potato falafel? That one is.
Poppadoms. They look good.
Reduced fat. I wonder what they were.
They look good. What are they?
That's a tortilla.
Happy to be in London.
Yes, baby.
Where are we?
In London, baby.
We're heading to Zizi's, which is over there. I'm okay, thank you. Sparkly tiramisu.
That was something nice to Kate.
Just checked into our room. We ended up with an upgraded room because it's Mum's birthday. So we've got like a little lounge area. We've got 2 twin beds. And then there's an espresso coffee machine, somewhere you can get ready. It's a really nice room. And do you think you'll have a bath?
Definitely.
We've got like a really nice bath. Look how big that is. And then this is the shower, which looks lovely.
Actually, mini bar. I thought it was an empty fridge.
Lots of bits and bobs. And then we've got a kettle. I brought some decaf tea bags. Oh, that's a nice dress. I think you should wear that one. Yeah. Definitely that one.
It's a bit crease though.
beef stew?
Lamb stew.
Lamb stew and garlic potatoes.
Please cover me.
We are in B1. We've got some corn style martinis. Cheers. They're just as straight as you go in. Here's my chocolate milkshake. Cheers. Yeah, it is like weird stuff like cheers.
The vlog. Jenny, one for the vlog.
Cheers. With our expensive wine.
No, please don't put that on your
No,
vlog.
I won't.
Definitely put that.
I know! Hey, quick! Sorry, hang on, sorry. Before we go any further, a lot of people come up to me after the show and they always ask me the same question. And now you know. Two pair. At the end, double bagging. At the end of the show, I do this. At the end of the show.
Just a little in the dick. Oh, I also forgot to mention me and Sam recently went to the cinema. We went to see Thunderbolts. If you like your Marvel films, you absolutely have to go and see Thunderbolts. I didn't realise it was one that was going to be like a must see, and it was so much better than I expected. But when you watch it, you will realise why you have to see it. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it was such a good film. I didn't really rate the new Captain America film. I didn't think it was that good. This Thunderbolts one, 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend. I've caught you up on a few bits, but I will show you around the house bits that I've organised at some point, and anything else I forgot I will try and remember. But I thought I would pick up my camera today because me and Sam are actually going to head to Starbucks. If you haven't already seen, they have a new tiramisu like range, so you can get a tiramisu shaken espresso, you can get a tiramisu latte. I have already had both of those, and the tiramisu oat shaken espresso is like 10 times better than just the latte. So if you don't know what to get, go for that. It's amazing. Some people say it's like smells and tastes like cheese because there's like a mascarpone thing in it. I don't get that. I don't get that smell or the taste. I did get really excited about it, and then my friend did say to me, but tiramisu is just coffee flavoured. So it's like coffee flavoured coffee, but it is actually genuinely really nice. For me, nothing tops the creme brulee one. If you remember when that came out, that is my #1 favourite Starbucks range they've done. But I would probably say the tiramisu maybe comes like second or third to that, but Sam hasn't had it, so we are going to go and get one of those, and I will bring you with us. And also something so exciting, Sam has actually started his own YouTube channel. He will also be vlogging his days here and there. Quite often we will probably be vlogging the exact same day, so you can see it from 2 different perspectives. He's been saying for a while, oh, I've been thinking about creating a YouTube channel and vlogging and like calling it Sam's Life, and he's mentioned it a few times. I was like, okay, this is something he's like seriously thinking about. And he did tell me a while ago, talking years ago, that he would maybe like to do YouTube one day because he watches a lot of YouTube himself. And so I know how it feels to start at first, and it does feel nerve-wracking to put yourself out there. You think, what am I going to film? What am I going to say? No one's going to be interested. My life's boring. But honestly, from what I found anyway, people like to just see everyday life. I think honestly with those things, you can sometimes overthink yourself into basically then ending up taking no action because you're just overthinking constantly. The best thing to do is literally just start. If there is something that you want to do in life, just go for it. Don't overthink it, don't overplan it, just start. It is honestly the best thing you can do. You will learn during the process. Don't feel like you need to have all the best equipment, or you need to have all the knowledge, or you need to have everything figured out first, because quite honestly you're wasting your time and you're delaying you being able to like reach your goals. So you just have to, if there's something you want to do, yes, you're going to feel the fear, but feel the fear and go for it anyway. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day, so we're going to head to Starbucks, get the nice iced drinks, maybe pop into some homeware stores, have a look at what they've got in, and I'm looking forward to spending the day with you. This is actually my second vlog.
So this is my camera.
It's my second.
So this is my camera. I'm borrowing it from Monica Joy. Like and subscribe. And yeah, and just check out my POV. Follow the link down below.
How are you finding vlogging so far?
It's weird. I'm so used to just being your sidekick. It's weird to be the main character.
Yeah, you should be the main character.
Yeah, I'll get used to it, I think.
I'm excited to see it.
You're not allowed to see it.
Yeah, I am.
I've blocked you from watching.
I'm going to be editing it, I think.
Oh yes, please.
These, I think, my New Balance. But look, I've literally labelled everything. We've got tins, we've got rice, we've got noodles, we've got pasta, cereal, egg cups, protein, vitamins and supplements, Cooper's wet food, Cooper's dry food, his snacks, poo bags and things. We've also put up, well Sam did, a shelf, not a shelf, hooks for our coats. And then over here I've done washing pods, whitening powder, that's Ace for Whites, and laundry detergent. And then I've put Cooper's towels in here. So literally I've been through everything. I realised that I won't have shown you this either, and I'm in love with it so much. It needs a little bit of a clean. I did wipe it yesterday, but I feel like it needs another wipe. But it is the Ninja double stack air fryer, and I love it so much because our last one kind of opened upwards like that, which meant we couldn't put it underneath any cupboards because the lid wouldn't open. It would just hit the cupboard because it was that big. So it meant every time we wanted to use it, we needed to get it out and we put it on the side and then we had to put it away, and it was a pain. Whereas this one, because they're drawers, solves that problem. And also because it's double stacked, it means it doesn't take up too much space on the counter. Inside you get these trays, which means that you can kind of cook 2 things in one drawer. So altogether you can cook 4 different things. And I just got these silicone inserts from Amazon, and they really just help to stop it getting all like greasy and horrible on the bottom, because it's much easier to just put those in the dishwasher than it is to clean the entire drawer. Sam has also put this up because I wanted somewhere to put our wine glasses. We've had this for ages actually and never actually put it up, but now it's up, so we've got somewhere to put wine. Then I did also sort out over here, and I got these from Amazon, and they just slide on the shelf and they hang up your glasses. I feel like it looks so much better. I've put my Mexican Kitchen by Eva Longoria because she's my fave, and I just love that she's like smiley and happy, and it's yellow and bright, and I feel like it just adds a really nice like vibe to the room. I love it. And I've got all of the rest of my cookbooks here. I've got the fruit bowl here, a plant. I actually decorated this. Me and Sam did like a pottery painting thing as one of our first dates. And then over here, this was one of my grandma's mugs, and on the other side I've also got Sam's mum's favourite mug too. I would always sit with her and enjoy a nice cup of tea, so I feel like it's just nice having them in the kitchen, because it's one of those where I don't really use the mugs often because they're special, but then also I want to like display them and like have that constant reminder. When you look at them both on the wall, they're kind of like facing each other as well. And the plan is to get a picture of my grandma here and a picture of Sam's mum here, just so that we feel like they're constantly with us and that they're having a nice cozy drink with us. And I just think it's such a lovely idea. In here, because Sam had got a lot of like items that he was like really sentimental about, we've got him a memory box, and it literally takes up this entire shelf, and a photo album as well. And then I also got myself one as well, so I've labelled them Mom's memory box and Sam's memory box, and that's just full of all of our childhood stuff. I've also been through all of this cabinet, gone through all of our games, all the drawers, everything, and now that's all organised. Ready for a Starbucks?
Oh yeah. Are you getting the tiramisu?
Yes.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu?
I think I'm just going to get an Americano.
You need to get the tiramisu as well. You'll regret
I
it.
heard it smells like cheese.
Who have you heard that from? Me?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's very nice. Oh dear.
Coffee flavoured coffee?
Trust me, it's nice.
Coffee flavoured coffee? Coffee dessert flavoured coffee?
Yeah.
So it's just coffee, so it's a scam.
Well, you'll see.
Scam.
Put you here while I try something on. It's not the best lighting, but when I was in London, my sunglasses broke. I think more than likely because I was dancing on the dance floor with like a cowgirl hat on that I stole from somebody else, and my sunglasses, living my best life, and they broke. And I was really sad about it because I really liked the ones that I had. I felt like they suited me because they were cat eye. And I've gone on to Accessorize because that's where I got them from, and they're sold out. But I found the exact same ones that are slightly different because they have this gold bit, and I actually prefer them to the ones I had. So
It's all worked out in the end.
I feel like I just like these. Honestly, I personally would never get like expensive sunglasses because the amount that I've lost or broken is insane, and I feel like these just they just suit me. You got your sunglasses?
Right, yeah, I do actually. How much UV protection do your sunglasses provide?
Enough.
Mine's 100%.
Is it?
I literally cannot
Yours do look really dark.
I cannot see the sun with these sunglasses on. It's like it's night time.
You're lying.
I am not.
Is literally like a greenhouse in the car right now. I need Sam to hurry up so we can get the aircon on. Sorry if that ring doorbell noise triggered you just then.
Oh!
It's toasty, isn't it?
It is a bit warm.
Just got to Starbucks. I think we're going to have them inside, depending on how busy it is. And I'm very excited. The tiramisu frappuccino, and the tiramisu cream iced oat decaf shaken espresso. Coffee was the best one. I think because last time I tried it with my friend in the centre of York on a Saturday and it was busy, it just didn't taste that different. That is one of the nicest coffees I've ever had. It was really quiet in there.
You've ever had?
One of the nicest that I've ever had.
Big statement, Brenda.
And I think it's just because they had a bit more time to make it. There was way more like chocolate on the top. I don't know, it was just so much better. I really liked it. I like downed it, and I don't really do that. It's a good job it's decaf, the way that I literally just necked that.
You have just proper chugged that. It barely even touched the sides.
Well, show me yours then.
No.
We are now back home and we have just decided to actually play Overcooked. We decided to not really go anywhere shopping in the end, and we just decided to come home. I haven't played Overcooked. It is a Nintendo Switch game and it is very chaotic, and actually last night, not last night, the night before last night when we played, we actually didn't fall out. Yes, I am sat on the floor, by the way. Why does it keep doing this?
I don't know, like it's on, but it's just
How many
like...
times is it on?
Oh, you're recording?
It's on, it's on, it's on.
The Switch is on, the dock is plugged in, and the Sky Glass TV is just like, I'm not finding a device.
Overcooked 2, after a lot of stress.
Does anybody find sometimes with an electronic device that one day it will work and then one day it just decides to stop working?
Mm-hmm.
It infuriates me.
Like what causes it to just not work anymore?
Literally. When did we play yesterday, the day before? The day before yesterday, we just pressed the on button and it came on the TV. Today, press the on button, no device detected. It's like, what has changed? I think little Smurfs come in and press all the buttons and stuff. You're a Smurf today, look at you, Blue. Smurfette.
Well, you're a cactus.
You're calling me a prick.
So we're choosing our characters.
I
Sam's always
the turtle.
the turtle, and I am always the panda.
Rat.
No. Where is the panda? There we go. We only got 1 star on this one, so we need to redo it.
Possible.
We need to redo it.
Do you remember how hard this one was?
Yeah, but we can't move on until we've got 3 stars.
We're going to be at this for a while.
Then that's how it has to be.
There is no... This one was so hard. Mon has this thing where she will just stand for a while and look at the orders rather than multitask.
Are you trying to cause an argument already? Right.
Why are you grabbing pasta?
Get out!
You've never grabbed pasta once.
Right, I just needed to get my bearings.
In the whole time you've played this, you've never grabbed pasta, and now you just decide to... I'll do a fish.
Okay, I'll do another prawn.
You need a steak. Steak.
Oh. Ah!
Quick, quick, quick. Come back quick, come back quick, come back.
What do you need?
Shrawn and prawn and
Shrawn?
fish. Both. And then a steak after this.
Okay. Prawns.
And a steak.
Yeah, I need to, I can't get to the steak yet. I'm going.
Steak.
Yeah, it's on. Okay, where's the...
Prawn at the bottom, prawn at the bottom, prawn at the bottom. Fish at the bottom.
What's shouting? What's screaming?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's on fire.
We were doing well.
We were doing well. The steak is done. I'm gonna take... It's not over.
It is.
It's not over.
Service. You put the pot back on the wrong thing.
Did I? Sorry.
I don't know if it matters. You need a fish and a steak. I'll do steak.
I'll do fish.
Move!
Sorry.
Move!
What do I need to do? Where's this going?
On the plate up here, quick, quick, quick. On the plate up here, quick, quick, quick.
Yeah, I'm going.
You are...
With the steak. Why is it not coming off the plate? Do this one again.
Right, so you're straight away throw me 2 pasta.
Yeah.
And then you chop and see if you can throw.
Yeah. I don't think I can throw it. You can throw chopped food, so I'll have to put it on there. Throw pasta. Why is it so jolty?
No. Swap.
Ah! I got the wrong words. Great start.
Oh, I caught it.
Throw in the pasta.
I caught it.
I'm going to send you a steak.
Just don't bother chopping yet. Just,
And I'm going to send
chop.
you a mushroom.
Now start chopping it.
I'm going to chop the steak for you.
There's a steak and pasta coming.
Oh, I can throw the chopped food.
Yeah, nice. Serve that food at the bottom.
Okay.
I accidentally just binned some chopping.
Nice.
The plate's right next to the bin. That is so annoying.
Right, I'm going to wash up some plates.
Oh, that is perfect. You can throw chopped stuff.
And
Don't bother chopping.
no?
No. Service on those 2
I
things.
understand. Ah!
I need plates. Plates is priority.
I couldn't get it
Plates
to you.
priority. Oh, no plates. No plates. No. Wash more up.
Yeah, I know, but they weren't there then. I've got that one ready.
You're giving me 1 plate. There's another in the sink.
I
Quick.
can't pick that plate up on the floor.
You. Right, you need to do some mad service here.
Okay. We're gonna have to do this one again.
Right, serve those 2 things.
Yeah, I'm ready.
pronto.
I'm ready.
I need pasta as well. It's over.
I've not got.
But I need pasta.
Right, I'm gonna serve these 2 and then do your pasta.
We might have got 3 stars if you do them fast enough.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. It's over.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's
It
not.
is.
It's not over.
6 seconds. See if we've got. I don't know how many you need for 3 stars. Oh, we needed 1 more order.
We've got 2 stars. I am gonna chop.
You have the slowest starts I've ever seen. The game starts and you're like, where am I? It's actually hilarious. You take a little sec just to like process where you are. Don't bother chopping, just throw me pasta.
I've got nothing else to do.
Throw me pasta. Every time you fall off, it stunts. You chop, no cheese, no cheese.
Can I throw that? I've thrown the chopped. That might be quicker.
Absolutely isn't quicker.
I'm straight.
More meat, more meat, more meat.
Yes.
We always need meat.
It's coming. We've got like 10 seconds. We just need.
We've smashed it. We've absolutely smashed it. How have we done
my
so well
God,
this
yeah.
time? I think we got really lucky. We got some orders in really early and you get a huge bonus.
Orders failed 0.
I'm having so much fun, but at the same time I'm so unbelievably stressed.
Just getting cozy comfy for the evening. Actually forgot to mention this in one of my vlogs, I think. I found when I was doing the decluttering a pumpkin candle, and honestly I saved this one because it was my favourite, so I never actually lit this in autumn. If you know me very well, then you know that I love autumn. It's like my favourite season ever, and this one is chestnut pumpkin. Sometimes I do get really torn like what my favourite season is because I love all of them so much, and I have genuinely like really been loving spring this year. I feel like it's just, I don't know, I feel like I've just really appreciated it, and I feel like it's actually a pretty underrated season. Then I can't help but just like miss the autumn vibes and like the smell of autumn. And so when we do get like a bit of a rainy day in spring, and it's a bit like dark and gloomy, I do kind of pretend that it's autumn and like the pumpkin candle, and I would genuinely do like a bit of autumn baking as well. I can hear Sam vlogging in the kitchen. He's making us some hot drinks. Going to light the pumpkin candle. We are watching Married at First Sight. Sam's gonna have a hot chocolate, a Galaxy hot chocolate that I took back home with me from London because they didn't like complimentary drinks in the hotel room, and me and my mum didn't like hot chocolate, and I thought, you know what, I know exactly who's gonna like that. So I brought him home the biscuits and the hot chocolate. I know I've mentioned this in my vlogs a bunch of times, but if you light a candle when the wick is like this, it will just produce black smoke. So, and it's like really not good for you to breathe in. If you use one of these candle wick snippers to shorten the wick, it just means that the wick will use the wax better for fuel, and so it will not produce black smoke. So yes, it is spring going into summer, and yes, I am absolutely lighting a chestnut pumpkin candle because why the hell not? And then on this side we've got acorns and oak, and I've actually put this meerkat over here. I don't know if I've shown him before, but he used to be in the kitchen, and they do these meerkats with like police outfits on, a paramedic one. My mum's got the paramedic one, but this one's the firefighter one. We call him Milo the meerkat, and we decided to put him in here, and he's really cute. This is actually so random, but if you're on my YouTube from my home Instagram account, then I'm hoping that you get the hype and understand why I love this so much. But basically we got a new bin, and it's in 3 segments, and I've just put these like sticky labels on for like kitchen waste, plastic and glass, and then paper, because our recycling is cardboard separate from like tins and glass and things like that. So when before we just had the 2 sections for general waste and recycling, Sam was having to separate the entire bin every single time, whereas now we've got the 3 separate ones. It just means that can go straight in the black bin, that can go straight in the recycling, and then this can go straight into our like blue lid bin. It's really helpful. I got it from Amazon. It's the Song Mix, does that say? That's the brand anyway. I actually want to show you the cleaning cupboard because I reorganised this. So we've got dishwasher tablets in here, and then dishwasher, rinse aid and salts, and then this is kitchen cleaning stuff. Everything is labelled. This is like Zaflora and Febreze. Bathroom cleaning stuff, general purpose, and then I've got some bin buddy, which is really good to sprinkle in your bin to keep it smelling fresh. And then here I've got like one of these like shoe racks basically, or it's like a plate rack, and then I've just put these trays on top and underneath. So we've got bin bags, rubber gloves and duster, cloths, sponges and minkies, the mop pads for the flash mop, steamer attachments for the steamer mop, and handheld hoover accessories for our Shark handheld hoover. And again, all of these were from Amazon. And then here for our meal prep containers, ideally I wouldn't like these to be in the cleaning cupboard, but we don't have any other place for them. But I've just got all of the meal prep things in here. In here, I got one of these racks that is for plates and bowls. Some of them are in the dishwasher. And then plates on here and on here. I also got this rack here for oven dishes from Amazon, because honestly when these are all stacked on top of each other it was such a nightmare trying to get like the one at the bottom. And then in this cupboard we've got crisps in here, bread, snacks, which is running quite low on the old snacks, popcorn because we have this pretty much every single night, and then I got a Lazy Susan for like herbs and spices, which is a game changer.
It's a name for anybody called Susan.
I know. I wonder who created that. This is amazing. I've also got 2 of these in the fridge for like jars and stuff like that, and sauces, nuts and seeds, and then eggs, and I've just put the label here. And then at the top there's like hot drinks, so there's hot chocolate, decaf coffee, some syrups, some decaf tea, some herbal tea, and yeah, it's so much better. Made myself a little bowl of a mini Easter egg that we've still had left over this amount of time, and Sam's also got one too. It's a Smartie one, so I'm having that with my nice decaf tea, and I'm going to go watch Married at First Sight. So many messages when I was in London of people saying, oh my god, it looks like you're having the best weekend ever. And don't get me wrong, I did have the best weekend ever. But what people don't really know is that, or maybe you do know, this, not necessarily chocolate, but a snack, a nice cozy drink, being at home, watching a good TV show, being with Sam, this is like my perfect idea of a weekend. And this is why I don't really like to make loads of plans, because I just like being at home. I just like being cozy. That makes me happy. London was the best weekend ever, but don't let anyone tell you that a cozy weekend at home with your favourite people, with your favourite food, with your favourite snacks, with your favourite drinks, with your favourite movies and shows and being cozy isn't the idea of a perfect weekend, because if it is to you, then that's all that matters. Married at First Sight. I pretty much gave more than half of the Easter egg to Sam, because chocolate I do really enjoy, but I'm not big into sweet things, and I found it quite sickly. We've had a really nice night. We've just watched the last commitment ceremony. I thought I would come in here to have a chat with you. I don't know why, I just really like ending my vlogs in here for some reason. I have actually got a new book that I wanted to share with you. So it's by the author Florence Gibbon. You might have seen her on TikTok, but this is the book. It's called Women Living Deliciously, and she has bright pink hair. If you've seen her on TikTok, she is just absolutely fabulous, and her whole page is all women empowerment, just like having the confidence to take up space and go for your goals, and like stop shrinking yourself, because as women sometimes we can feel like we need to shrink ourselves and be like less confident and not take up space. She like really encourages women to not do that, and I just think she's amazing. So I decided to get her book. I also love that it's just pink. I love the front cover, it's just amazing. So I have this on my shelf in that back corner. As usual, I thought we could open a random page of The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. Okay, I feel like this is a good one. This is the page, and it says, try to find something that you love and look forward to in each season. The way that the air smells in autumn, or how the winter months give us the opportunity to cozy up and go inward. The way that every spring it feels like the world is waking up from a deep sleep, or how summer is always so vibrant and full of life. And then it says that finding ways to embrace each of the seasons gives you something to feel good about any time of the year, even if it's small. And that is so true, and I think that's why I try to romanticize all the different seasons. Really just trying to find the positives in everything. Like I said at the start of the video, if there is something that you really want to achieve in life, if you do have any particular goals, or there's something that you just really want to go for, or you've wanted to go for a long time, but there's like something stopping you, like you feel fearful of it, like I was talking about with Sam starting his YouTube channel, the best thing that you can do is just start. So whatever that looks like for you, just take the action and try not to get stuck overthinking and in the planning phase too long. I definitely relate to that. I have before spent way too long planning everything. I do really like a good plan, and I do think to an extent you do need to have a bit of a plan. Obviously, let's say for example you're wanting to start social media and you don't plan anything, then your content would be absolutely all over the place and you would probably struggle to find your target audience. So you need a bit of a plan, maybe to pick like your 3 pillars, like what people can expect from you. Can fall into this trap of being a perfectionist basically and wanting absolutely everything to be perfectly thought through and laid out in front of you and in a perfectly designed plan that will take you hours to make, and by the time that you've done all of that you could have got a good few videos up. So this is your reminder, if you do feel like you are overthinking something, stop overthinking, just do it. The best thing you can do, whatever the first step is, forget perfection. It doesn't need to be perfection. You will learn and you will grow on the way, but just take that first step. Just feel the fear and go for it anyway. I do get some DMs of people saying, how do I get the courage to sort of put myself out there and to vlog? And it's something that I don't really think about, to be honest, because I've done it now for so long. But sometimes I do a little bit, but I just kind of feel that feeling and I do it anyway. And honestly, I get so much more happiness from creating these and uploading these and speaking to you all that it overrides any fear that I possibly have. And I feel like I've got to a position where I just feel so comfortable and content in who I am that I don't care. And that is a really good place to be. One of the quotes that I like is, the people who matter don't mind and the people who mind don't matter. So remember that one. I'm going to go and take my makeup off and have a nice bubble bath, and I actually used the other day the apple crumble bubble bar. I love it so much. Maybe I am craving autumn. I know I've said be where your feet are and enjoy the season, but that is one that I always have at autumn time, and I found it the other night and I was like, oh my god, I need to have this because it's going to feel like a real autumnal bath, and it was amazing. I think be where your feet are, but at the same time, if something makes you happy, why not? And it's just an autumnal scent at the end of the day. I think I might go and have a nice relaxing candlelit bath, take my makeup off, into some fresh pajamas. Has anyone else got the fan out yet? Because when the fan is out, it's out to stay, isn't it? Like, we got ours out a few weeks ago because living in a new build is just so warm and you just can't escape the heat. So, but the fan genuinely does really help, and yeah, the fan is now well and truly out to stay. I think I might pick up a new vlog tomorrow. Honestly, just got the most chilled day. I might do some baking. I need to catch up on a lot of YouTube videos myself because I've got so many to watch, because I feel like I've just been so busy recently. If you liked this hoodie, because it is such a nice blue, isn't it? It is it on here? Oh, it's gone all the way up here. Hang on, it's like slipped down. It is Honor Active and I love it so much. We go to Dominican Republic next month, and I think their flag is like blue and red, isn't it? So I'm planning on wearing this to the airport because it's so comfortable and it just feels like Dominican vibes because it's blue. It's 25 to 11, which is late for me, but Sam's playing Xbox, so I might actually have my bubble bath and then come back in here and watch some YouTube because it is so cozy in here. When I've turned like all my desk off in front of me and all I have on is the lights, watching my YouTube on the TV, that is like one of, after my bubble bath, in my fresh pajamas, that is literally one of the most relaxed times that I have, and I've got so much to catch up on. So I think that's probably what I'll do, and then head back into bed and go to sleep. I'm really sorry that I've taken a little bit of a break from YouTube. I am going to be back uploading every single week now because I love it and I miss it so much when I don't upload. I did really want to vlog doing the whole decluttering, but it was one of those where there was just so much stuff that I wouldn't have even known where to start. Much as I do think it would have been so therapeutic to film and watch, and for me to also watch back, it was just my head was in the zone, needed to get it all done. Now I feel like I've done that. I feel like I can get back to my vlogs, and yeah, then there'll be a very good holiday vlog and I can't wait for that. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you so much for being here, and I really hope you're doing okay. I'm sending lots of love your way already. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button because it helps to push my videos out there, and also hit the notifications bell icon so that you'll get a little notification when I upload, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.